I see what has happened. OBS just spontaneously decided to swap my microphone to default. Alright, let's start that again. Hello, welcome. I'm like, oh, Seagoat, thank you so much for the bits. And then, like, no one could hear me. Hi, Gugurikasu, welcome in. Oh, you gave me even more bits. Thank you for the bits and the emotes and stuff for my pre-stream scuff. I really appreciate it, you guys. I hope you had a lovely sleep, Gugurikasu. Good morning. And I was telling everyone, oh, you didn't give me bits until now. Okay, I can, oh, you're right, that was from 4 days ago. I can read. You just told me you exist. Thank you for the extra bits for my scuff today. Seagoat Games is an absolutely lovely streamer, great taste in music, does lovely pixel art, makes really fun games, has won 2 game jams, one of the games I did the voices in, so definitely go check them out. They're great to hang out with. They are an absolutely lovely person. Always give bits to their friends to support. Amazing. All right. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you guys so much. And Magpie, welcome in. I am doing great. Everyone is very nice to me, even with my stream scuff. Since the ad break has ended, we will be starting art shortly. We have learned that I can definitely read, for sure. That is definitely what was happening there. I can read my notifications. I am just finishing up sending out my notifications to let everyone know that I am starting stream. When I started getting pings from you guys, so I came over to see what the pings were about. So I didn't accidentally miss anything. All right. Here we are. Press X to doubt, right? I know, what the heck. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out my tablet. Ugh. Swap where my food is. Scoot my food over. I have some bread and oranges. That's my breakfast today. It's potato bread. Because I love potatoes! I hope everyone else is having a lovely morning. Thank you guys for letting me know. I don't know why OBS just randomly decides to unapply my mic. I'm like, why would you do this to me? It's like, I never use another mic in OBS. Why? Yes, it is 4:20 for me. Google Rikasu said good morning. So I hope you all are having a lovely whatever time of day it is for you guys. Sorry, I started the stream a little late. My cats wanted food, and I was getting myself food, and then I got distracted making the thumbnail for the stream. I lost track of time, but I'm here. Oh, cool, we are in the same, that's sweet. We're in the same time zone, nice. It's like you always say, the scuff makes it endearing. I think to quote someone else I saw, they're like, are you even a small VTuber if you don't have scuff in your streams? Alright, let me turn on my fan again, because it's kind of warm in my office today. I should say turn up my fan. My fan is already on. But it's not enough. I need to turn it on all the way. Max fan speed! Because computer in closed room equals toasty. The cats are doing good. I was actually just feeding them. That was the other thing that made me a little late for stream today. Partner is good. They're taking a nap. We don't have any specific plans for today. We had some stuff we were thinking about, but we ended up just sleeping. So that was nice. So now it's stream time. All right. So today's plan, since I got equal votes for art and the shelter games, I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with some art, and then we'll shift over to shelter, like whenever I get stuck on something and need a little break. And I'll probably just start with shelter 1 because that one has levels. Though, when we actually get to that point, I could, like, decide which one I want to do. Because, the other ones are all, like, open world, or there's Meadow, which is a lot like, Endless Forest, where it's just you and a bunch of other people. as animals, just vibing in the world. I haven't actually played that one yet. That could be fun. I could make art of the shelter game. I have no idea what I would draw. The shelter games are hella cute though. Have you guys seen the art for the shelter games? Here, let me look up one of the first shelter game so I can show you guys the art. Here, let me slide over here. My chat window is still on the other side of the screen. Whoop, we back. All right, here we go. No, it is not homemade. I got it at the grocery store. Let's see. Hold on. That tab is weird. There we go. So this is the shelter game. As you can see, isn't that art super cute? Look at them. Look at the little badgers. This is from Shelter 1. Yeah, they have potato bread at my grocery store. And then, hang on, let me go to Shelter 2. And this is Shelter 2, which is about lynxes, which is also adorable. I love how, like, adorably stylized it is. Look at this. Look how nice this is. This is the Shelter 2 is a pseudo open world. And then we have Shelter 3, which is also pseudo open world. This one I haven't actually played yet because I never actually finished Shelter 2. But look at them. They're elephants. So cute. Lovely, lovely. You did a thing, go check your self-promo rules real quick. All right. Going into Seagoat's channel. Ooh! Aw, thank you so much! That's awesome! You added me as one of your auto live people. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. You're so nice. All of my friends are so sweet. What, right? Yeah, no, these games are adorable. Let me pull up Meadow too. Yeah, no, I love the art style. It definitely is like a throwback in a really nice way. And this is Meadow, which is like Endless Forest. You be talking to people, just hanging out and vibing. Yeah, the first Shelter game came out in let's see. 2013. I've actually been buying the Shelter games since people can opt into alerts via the rules. Interacting with a bunny. No slime emoji you checked. Aww. That's awesome. Yeah, I saw you had done that for Taco and everyone. Thank you so much for adding me to that. That makes me so happy. Thank you. That's awesome. But yeah, just in case anyone does not know what the heck I'm talking about when I keep saying, oh yeah, Endless Forest. Let me take you to the Endless Forest website. So Endless Forest is an aesthetic game. Endless Forest is you're a deer and you do deer things. That's it. That's the whole game. You're a deer. You do deer stuff. Here, let me Google it real quick. Endless Forest. So we can get some better images. You run around, you interact with other deer, you put on cute outfits. That's it. That's the whole thing. You just vibe. It's like an art game. It's really cool. Yeah, it's very cute. I absolutely love it. Don't mind me accidentally opening up my my tab for my Twitch stream, lol. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, no, I love Endless Forest, so I'm excited to try Meadow at some point too. So maybe I'll do Meadow. I don't know. I haven't decided which shelter game I'm gonna play yet. I figure we'll decide when we get there. So I'm not clicked into Photoshop. So things I have on my radar. We have this rave emote that I haven't finished yet that I was working on. We have the StreamAvatars. And I've also been thinking on working on a new form. Of concepting out a new form. So, yeah, those are the decisions that we need to make today. I'm eating an orange. Let me make a poll. I've never made a poll in Twitch before, so, let's see how this works. /poll. Question. What should I draw? StreamAvatars. Brave / I can type glow stick emoji. New model. Duration 2 minutes. Trying to code a custom gravity set. Yeah, I can imagine that would be hard to do right now. That's crazy. All right, I have put up the poll on Twitch. For anyone on YouTube, you can feel free to just tell me in text what you would like me to do. We have StreamAvatars, the rave / glow stick emoji that's up on the screen right now, or my new model concept, question mark. So yes, go ahead and vote. Go ahead and vote which one you would like to see today. It is Happy Valentine's Day. It is Love Day, so we will majority vote this again. Also because I've been indecisive and I have no idea which one I want to do. Alright, we currently have 1 vote for StreamAvatars. Oh, one for new model as well. That's a 50-50. We need a tiebreaker, guys. Who's gonna tie break? I mean, I suppose I could tie break, worst case scenario. Alright, we have about 1 minute left to put in your votes if you want to vote on this. And I will do all of these things, like, eventually. So. How big is my regular model? 750 by 750? Okay. Let's do... Tiebreaker is glow stick emoji. Just be like, do everything, Marina. Do all of it. Making a... Alright. Creating a new thing. Alright, I will vote for new model, but we'll maybe do some StreamAvatars too. Because I'm thinking I might do like some sketch ideas of how I want the new model to look, and then I can like go in to the other ones and like poke around at them a little bit. Right? Guess I have to do it all, right? Obviously, that's the thing. I have to do everything. We'll just do a little bit of everything today. You ever play Angry Birds Space or Stars? Trying to make it have gravity like in the... Oh, yeah. Like gravity warping your... Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds cool, Sea Goat. I can't wait to see that. That'll be awesome. Doing slingshot shots around planets would be baller. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. So this is going to be our sketch layer. Yes, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you guys as well. It is crazy how we have had 3 holidays land on days I'm normally streaming. Like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Valentine's Day, all on days that I just pre-scheduled to stream on. That's crazy. Good luck. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, you'll be able to do it. Sea Goat, I believe in you. Alright, so, for my first fully shifted, partially shifted form that isn't just like an add-on to my current lovely bouncy shape. I'm thinking about just kind of doing... So I have a couple ideas. I'm deciding if I should do like a partial form where I'm like still squishy slime, but like have human. So like kind of looking like a person sitting in a beanbag, but the beanbag is also me. Or if I should just go straight to humanoid slime. So let's draw some concepts. I'm looking at my things. I'm opening up my color ref. You can see here, this was my this was my original reference I made for myself. For my colors and stuff I was gonna use, and like shapes and things. So yeah, that was my very first sketchy thing I did. That wasn't just in my brain, you know? Okay, so let me check how that looks. Yep, we good. Alright, so, because I have some ideas as like little beanbaggy, you know? And then like person. Hang on. I don't like this shape. Redo. We have like... What is happening? Come on, Photoshop. Register my lines, please. Let's give us a second. Photoshop needs a time to think. I'm gonna eat a piece of bread while we wait. I don't know why this happens every once in a while, where Photoshop just takes like a minute or so to like process my lines for some reason. I guess I'll just save this file while I'm here. What has happened? Okay, I'm just gonna totally close this real quick and reopen it. Because it's still letting me do stuff, which means it's not the normal Photoshop is just frozen a little bit. Like, something is borked. Okay, there we go. We're back. So to start with, let's see, we got, you know, little head, got body. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with the arms yet, but I'm thinking like, something like this. Like sitting in a beanbag kind of, and then like this section would be like in the slime still. So, you know, we have body, and then it like vanishes into the slime, and then we have like leg. Kinda. Here. So that was one idea. Move this over here. I need more room. That's what I figured. Okay, we're gonna make the canvas bigger. There we go. That's good. And then also thinking about just slime in sweater. So similar pose, but it would be like big sweater. Welcome, Jean Marie. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming by again and using your limited internet on hanging out with me. I hope you're having a lovely Valentine's Day. Big sweater. I need to figure out the shape, obviously, but body. And then like feet. And then maybe like a pocket here for the hands to go in. I was also you're not gonna be chatting as much to work on stuff you're recording. Oh, well, that's definitely a good reason. Good luck on all of your setup and stuff. Working on your stuff for your recording and bedroom setup. That's exciting. So originally I was planning on doing it kind of angled. Both of these. So kind of like this instead, you know? But then I realized if I have it angled and I move it to the other side of the screen, I don't know if I can reverse it. I'm not sure if that's a thing I can do. I'll have to look at that because I kind of prefer how it looks if it's angled, you know? I feel like that has a better appearance. Let me look real quick. Okay, it looks like OBS does allow me to rotate like inputs. So I should be able to do it angled, and then if I'm sitting in a different part of the screen, I'll just flip which side it's facing. All right, perfect. So this is a good pose. I'm happy with this. So we're gonna make a new layer so I can draw on top of it. Because I don't want to, like, if I mess up on what I'm drawing. So we have head. Slime head. You know, apparently there's an older set of furniture because your bed is from one of the set. I'm having trouble reading that if you want to rephrase some of it. My sleepy brain is having trouble with typos today. No, that shape is bad. Redo. Okay, so Palia, let's see. You're off, gonna save your net for later. Have a nice day. Of course I will. Thank you so much for stopping by for a little bit and sharing the cute dancing doggo things with me. I hope you have a lovely day. Mwah, mwah. Have a lovely day. All right. I think I did the shoulders a little too low. Should I lower the head a bit? Because your bed is from one of the sets from Palia. Okay. Like, do I want? Maybe. if I take this and I angle it a little bit more, like this, okay, let's see, like relax, relax. And then leggies. Leg. Comfy pose. Let's see. So, if this is the slime that is still in slime, beanbag slime, the question becomes, which parts, like, I'm thinking about having them, like, form out of my slime, you know? So, like, this section wouldn't exist, you know? So we'd have, hang on, let me make another layer. I'm gonna make a slightly different color, I think, for this. So we have, you know, head, shoulders, body, and then that just, like, boof, and then leg, leg, but I don't know. Because the benefit of not having certain parts is that I don't have to worry about drawing clothes. The downside is I think Twitch does have some rules about the assumed nudity thing. So I don't know if maybe we go over here and do another sketch. Then right. Ah, the duality of slime. Oh, I was telling Jean Marie to have a lovely day. I mean, y'all should have lovely days too, but... So yes, giant comfy sweater. Or sitting in, or just like popping out of slime. I'm planning on doing this one eventually regardless. It's just if I should do this one first. So let's see. Comfy sweater sounds comfy, but is it all... I mean, technically all of it is made out of slime. It just won't look like slime in this context. You're listening with your left ear, you're 80% deaf in that one. Oh, yeah, that would explain why you would be mishearing things, Magpie. No worries. I mean, I suppose if once I make a well, even with a slime form, I could wear regular clothes. But no, the sweater would look like a regular sweater. I was actually thinking about having the pattern on it be, like, Inuyasha themed. Like the robe of the fire... Make it look like the robe of the fire rat, kind of. I thought that would be cute. But, like, on a sweater. I think I angled this incorrectly, because if it's... general shaping purposes, do you know, later talking about after stream. Sounds good. I'm excited to see your progress with your cleanup. That'll be fun. Okay, so... This one just going into the slime, maybe. And then... Arm. One of the benefits of this is I can use this as an excuse to not draw hands or feet, but I'm wondering if I should have, like, a hand. And then the question becomes, which side should I have the hand on, you know? So I'm thinking maybe this side has the hand. This one is maybe just, like, chilling. Kind of disappear into slime. And then this one can kind of... I can't? I don't like the angling of either of these, so I'm gonna see if I can just undo them. Click the undo button 80 million times. I feel like if I'm gonna have one of them go into the slime, I think it makes more sense to be like this one, you know? And then this one would actually exist. Arm, too long. There. That's better. Could have this be going into the slime as well, I suppose. And then... just to kind of get a general shape there of about where the legs would be. Yeah, okay, I do have the legs in about the right place, stick figure wise. Eating an orange. Oh. Let's see. Leg. Make it easier for you to explain. You can do it right now if you want. It's up to you, Magpie. If you want to share your progress, I'll be happy to hear it. Otherwise, you can feel free to just share a picture later. Alright, give you a second. Will do. Foot. Though I'm thinking about, just like with the other one, this will probably also cut off. And then... let's add a new layer with green, and I'll draw the hair. I am drawing me. I'm testing out. I'm doing some sketches for some alternate forms. Right now I'm doing the I poked human bits out of slime bits. So I'm just kind of doing the general sketch right now. How are you doing today, Robert Sprite? I'm thinking I might add 1 foot. And I can have it like move back and forth. And then but I don't know. Maybe I'd have like the foot melt in or something. Not sure what the bangs would be. I don't think I actually want bangs. Fluffy hair. Sends a pic? Alright, sounds good. I'll have to look at that after stream. Unless there was something you wanted to explain to me right now and that's why you were sending it. That's what you were talking about? Ah, okay. Let me pull up correct windows, and you were saying your bed looks like one of the sets from Palia? Okay, there you go. That's cool. Alright, so we got a decent sketch here, I think. Though I do want to draw some tentative arms, I think. Like hand. There. save. Okay. Open my emotes. Open my StreamAvatars. Zoom into these guys. Alright, little slimes. Gonna hide that real quick so I can grab this. Ever watched the Jurassic Park movie? Yes, I have watched some of the Jurassic Park movies as well as the Jurassic World movie. Enable. Okay. Hold on. There we go. I'm like, why did that not let me? Okay, so we're gonna make this a little lighter. Yeah, okay. So I think the question is, where am I gonna have light coming from? I might make it kind of like even, because y'all just be bouncing in every direction. So planning on getting the books, you're gonna make a list of stuff for reading practice. Ooh, that sounds fun. If you have like a specific genre that you're looking at, you should let me know in the media channel in the Discord. And how dare you? Photoshop swap where I was, lol. I will send you some suggestions. I think we're gonna do that again. Okay. Your friend, because you also after stream you send it to the under. Yeah, put the reminder in the media channel so I don't forget. I just realized I missed Google Rakasu's comment asking if I was a weeb. What are you, a weeb? Yes. I was in response to my, I'm thinking about making it Inuyasha themed, huh? Yes, yes, I am a weeb. That's funny. Slap on that opacity on all the shading sections. So if I change this to pencil, okay, I think I want that a smidge darker. Yeah, okay. And then maybe a little bit more. Okay. Okay. I'm turning off the shading so that I can see it better. Properly get the shapes filled out and all that. Okay, ad break is coming up soon. Jeez, we've been drawing for an hour already. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. I'm gonna go back down a layer. Actually, we're gonna go up another layer. Lionel Whiskerknot, welcome, welcome. Glad you were able to stop by again. And it turns out you were correct. I was able to keep an Onimo. And I ended up getting lucky and I managed to get a shiny jellyfish and I was able to turn it into this really pretty blue one and it looked like space. I was so excited. Yeah, I really do, actually. I'm really excited for when it comes back.
Motion detected at front door.
Pencil. I mean, it seems kind of quiet right now. You mean besides the craziness of right, Ashes of Creation. Really wish we would get word on like right? Yeah, that Ashes of Creation stuff was kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything any news I can think of. Yeah, I think the Diablo news I think is the next big thing, but yeah, nothing specifically bonkers going on right now. That's funny. Space Trash Man. Okay, so That's funny. Okay. Yes, so I have the standard animations for the StreamAvatars. So to start with, first thing I did, is I did some sketches for a new form. You can see this is kind of the pseudo-finalized sketch concept. I'll work on that more. So I decided to take a break from that and move on to StreamAvatars. So what I'm doing right now is I'm working on the shading for the StreamAvatars, and then after that I can start working on the colors. And I was just redoing the layers of color so I could see them properly. Oh, whoops. Too advanced for you. Can't even get AI to make a stickman figure. I use Photoshop, since that's what I learned how to use. There's a lot of other programs though. It just takes practice, really. I mean, I've been drawing since I was like a child. 8, 10, 12, something like that. And I'm like 33 now. So, you know. Oops. Practice makes perfect and all that jazz. Okay, we're gonna copy this. Move it over. Merge it down. Yes, I am. I am 33. This year I will be 34. Going to be 27, and April the 14th. Nice. I think you got a copy of Adobe Photoshop from 1990 lying around on a disk. So, it should work. One thing to keep in mind is that Adobe has been doing this weird thing recently where they basically, if you put in your code for Photoshop, there is a chance they might break it. So if that happens, let me know in the Discord, and I will send you the fix for that. They say that what happens is you're only allowed to have 2 active codes at the same time, but based on the experience of me and everyone else, that's not the problem. There's clearly something in their software that when you put in the code, it, like, eats it and marks it as active and refuses to inactivate it. So, but it doesn't activate your software. But there's a lot of free programs, too, that you can use. Like, I've seen some people talking about Painterly and a bunch of other stuff. So, like, right? It's almost like Photoshop is trying to force us to use their subscription model. Huh, weird. I wonder if that's why all of the old codes are borking. Good news, people have found workarounds if you don't want to spend the money on the subscription. There are also a bunch of free tools that a lot of people actually recommend over Photoshop. I just use Photoshop because that's what I'm used to. So. Blender and GIMP. A lot of people don't recommend GIMP. I wish I could remember the one I saw someone recommending. Let me see. Free art programs. I'm trying to remember what some people have recommended. But some other people who do art have other programs that they use. You want to try creating your own avatar, but you have no experience with drawing anything else but stick figures. It's honestly just a practice thing. What I would recommend is look at art that you like that has a style that you enjoy, and then, like, practice drawing with those elements and try to put them together. Like, for example, I'm really into anime style, so I would look at my favorite creators, like Clamp, and so on and so forth. And I'd be like, oh, I really love how Clamp draws the nose here, so I'm going to try to draw the nose that way. Or I also recommend, depending on what you're drawing, looking up, like, anatomy, for example. Because, like, even if you're drawing a dragon, look at lizards. Like, I've heard some people talk about, like, Painterly, and some other programs like that, but I can't remember all of them. There's one that's been going around recently. I was trying to look it up. Let me see if I can find it. Art program. Let me see what people... Let's see. Yeah, I don't remember what I saw some people recommending, but there's a lot of different programs out there you can test to see if you like them. It just kind of depends on what you're doing. Like, if all you're doing is pixel art, Paint is perfect for that. You don't really need anything complicated for pixel art. If you're looking for, like, Photoshop level stuff, then just look up, like Google free alternative to Photoshop and, like, see what people recommend. You could also swing by other artists' streams and be like, hey, what program are you using? Honey Goblin and Demon Queen Vivi. They both use non-Photoshop programs. I just can't remember what they are. So still needs work. You see it where it draws threes. So the problem for me with AI, honestly, isn't even that the algorithms don't work well. It's the fact that it's all trained on stolen data. So, like, they just grab whatever they can find off the internet, often violating copyright, stealing work that isn't open source, things like that. And then they just shove it all into the program, and the program just kind of collages all of those people's work together, which is super unethical, unfortunately. So that's the real issue with most Gen AI right now, is that it's, well, other than the fact that it's absolutely fucking up the environment with all of its, like, hella crazy production centers that are, like, creating, you know, noise so bad it scares animals away and, like, ruins people's health and, like, creates a lot of environmental pollution and stuff, and, like, crazy prices on computer parts, ignoring, like, those parts. Ethically, it's also just using stolen work. They don't pay people for their work. They don't get permission to put it into the system. They just steal people's stuff, and then it pumps out collages of said stolen work. which is really unfortunate, especially because then people use the AI as an excuse to not pay said artists for their work, and instead they use the AI to create a collage off of their stolen artwork, which is just great. Fantastic. So yeah, that's the real issue right now with Gen AI, unfortunately. Oh, also the fact that a lot of people are using it to create illicit material based on real people, which is not cool. Not at all. Ugh. It's actually doing the opposite. You were commissioning artists to make characters and giving permission to animate them with AI. Yeah, see, as long as you have permission. Yeah, no, the situation around AI is really messed up right now. You could also probably find animators and stuff to do the animation as well. And because depending on what type of animation you're looking for, you can find a lot of people to commission for that too. But yeah, as long as they gave you permission to animate it with AI, there's not a problem there. At this point, though, a lot of people are just no AI at all, solely because of just how unethical most of it was trained, and so it just doesn't feel right to use any of it. But yeah, no, commission artists for your stuff. If you can't draw, have someone else draw for you. Let's see. All right, working on... You got the gravity area working? Nice! Congrats! That's so exciting! I can't wait to see how that turns out. That's going to be super cool. I'm very excited to see how those slingshot shots and stuff are working out. Okay. Also, there's a manga about dinosaurs evolved with humans. Yeah, go ahead and link me that. I'm curious to see it. Now the fun part where I have to get the shading to, like, work with the animation. There's a novel series that deals with humans living in the same time as intelligent dinosaur. Not Dinotopia, though. It was more serious and violent. I feel like I've heard about that one, but I can't remember what it is. The main character is a T-Rex girl. You know what? I might have actually seen that T-Rex one, but link it to me anyway. Because that sounds vaguely familiar. Is that the romance one? Yeah, okay. That's cool. But yeah, go ahead and link it to me anyway. Sometime back, there was some Google-inspired manga AI tool where it basically collaged a photo from a drawing pad that I used for inspiration. Is also where the username comes from. Interesting. Still needs a ton of work, but I'm really glad you managed to get it to work because that was such a cool concept. It's really cool that you're gonna be able to put that in there. I'm so excited. I think they recall being a comic about a raptor being like a noir detective. Cool. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff out there. Dino Cop. You know which one I really like? Carnivores and Carnivore Cityscape. It's a game about aliens crashing on a planet and unleashing a horde of dinosaurs. Favorite T-Rex scene is that right? I got a big head and little arms. Fucking love that scene. Shoot planets and break apart tons of asteroids that follow gravity. Ooh, that's gonna be so cool. That's gonna be great. So Carnivore Cityscape is a game about aliens creating dinosaurs, and then their ship crash lands on a planet, and the dinosaurs get loose and start attacking humans. It's a spin-off of Carnivores, where you're a big game hunter who hunts dinosaurs. And in Carnivore Cityscape, you can either play the humans or you can play the dinosaurs. Yeah, it's going to be really cool. It's going to be super physics-based. One of the ship's ideas have one of them a wrecking ball at the end. Oh, that would be great, actually. That sounds like a hilarious add-on to put in. I came in like a wrecking ball. I'm gonna make the asteroids fall. The POV of that one's gonna be way different. Yeah, because you're gonna make it top down, right? Yeah, I saw a little bit of that. It looks really good so far. Gravity is gonna make that so cool. I'm not really gonna know how this looks until I actually get it in the system. Remember a cartoon called Dinosaurs? When I have it, so the speed effect, contacts damage 2. Ooh, that's interesting. Both you and the thing you hit take damage based on how fast you're going. That's cool. You used to play it all the time, and it's scary, and a raptor jump scares you, right? actually have Carnivores and Carnivore Cityscape because back when I was a kid, someone I met burned copies of them for me on discs. Fan of the Triceratops. I never really got far because I couldn't remember like half the mechanics of the game. Ooh. Like, I couldn't remember how to climb trees, for example, so I kept getting eaten by the dinosaurs. This is looking good so far. We'll have to see how it looks once it's actually animated. But let me check again. Oops. Yeah. That's nice. That's nice. Having a GTA jack a player's car as a deer. So I'm not sure that was a dev. Those are probably hackers, but that is still funny. Unless I said they were a dev, in which case maybe they were. Who knows? But yeah, I've seen a lot of hackers do that too, where they'll like make themselves a sparrow or something. I'm eating my bread. I'm so glad you managed to get the gravity thing to work, Seagoat. That's gonna be so fucking cool. I'm so excited to see that. Just imagining hitting an asteroid and it shatters into a bunch of other asteroids that bounce off of each other. Being able to do, like, shooting a shot around an asteroid into an enemy. Man, that's gonna be so freaking cool. That's funny. Deals with cheaters in creative ways, like chasing them on land with a great white shark. Oh man, that's hilarious. Yeah, I'll have to look at where Jurassic Park would be streaming. But yeah, that's definitely something I would think about. If I do a movie night, maybe do some Jurassic. Maybe I would do Jurassic World. I like that scene when the lady gets eaten by the Mosasaurus. I feel like if I was going to do a movie night, maybe I would pull out my copy of Walking with Dinosaurs. Jurassic Park by Weird Al. You know, I don't know if I've listened to that one. I should pull that up. Jurassic Park Weird Al. How did I miss this one? I'll have to listen to that one later. Alright, I've got it pulled up so I don't forget. Alright, let's take a break and do some shelter. Just because, why not? I said I would do some shelter this stream, so. Jurassic Park analog horror is amazing. Yeah, I would imagine. Well, I still remember back in the day after watching the original Jurassic Park movie, anytime anyone heard that, everyone would like jump and look around. Where? There's my shelter. Wow, that's really loud. I will fix that in a moment. Settings. There we go. I should have opened up shelter before I started stream. There it is. All right. These sounds are still way too loud. Oh, look at how cute they are. The little babies. Oh no. My dead baby. Sad. Hang on. Alright. Here we go, friends. Come, little babies. Come on, little babies. Whoa, what am I doing? Yay! He lives! Little baby! He alive. All of the babies. Come on, little babies! Creative direction, Johannes Wadden. Lead designer, Andreas Wangler. Level design, Daniel Gustafsson. As you can tell, this game is very thematic, and you just kind of have to figure stuff out. Sound design, Joseph Tulsi. Art direction, Peter Strale. If I'm mispronouncing any of these names, my bad. Art design, Jacob Tuchton. Out of the hole. Art, Marcus Setterford and Maria Norkvist. Out of the little tiny hole. Here we go, my babies. Animation, Anders Weston. And aren't they so cute? Look at them. Project management, lead quality assurance, Sadir Samir. They're so cute. And they're all got different patterns. Lead programming, Christopher Hedborg. Additional programming, Andrew Greshik and Kian Bashiri. Look at how pretty the scenery is, too. Yeah, some older games just won't register in OBS unless you're doing windowed for some reason. Here we are. into the world. Shift lets me run. I can pull these out with left click. Here you go, little babies. Hide in the bushes from predators. I've obviously played some of this game already, so like I know the premise. If I run into the tree using shift, I can knock the apples down. Hawa! There you go, babies. Come on, little babies, run! I'm a mama badger taking care of the babies. Hawa! Eat the apple, babies! This game is just so atmospheric. The music's good too. I love these games. There's a reason I have all of them. I bought this game like back when it first came out and was like, this is great. That tree is full of owls. The music is building into this vague sense of unease. Hawa! There you go, babies! Alright, let's check what's over here. Okay, which one of you? You. I'm checking which one had the lightest coloration. Because they need food. That's how you tell. They get gray if they're hungry. This actually might be a continuation, so let's check what's in the rest of the area first. You know, actually, I'm not sure. Let's go back in the cave. Come on, babies. Okay, got all 5 babies. No one's missing. This feels like a continuation, so we're going back this way. Come on, babies. Sometimes we go inside the trees. That'd just be how the camera works. The babies! Okay, babies. Who is the lightest coloring? I can hunt frogs. Get back here, frog! I'm blind. Where'd the frog go? Did it go in the water and I lost it? I'm sorry, babies. Checking on the babies. Okay, we got 5. Let's go, babies. Feeding the badger babies. I love how it has a musical thing every time you feed one of them and they're like, yay! You hear that, guys? Come on, badger babies. Atmosphere. I always watch to make sure they're all in hiding. Ah, what? Go, go, babies, eat the apple. One of the nice things about a really stylized art style like this is that the graphics really hold up over time. Like, this game's from 10 years ago. Jeez, what is time? But look how nice it looks! Ow. Okay, you are the palest baby. There you go. Yeah, sometimes you have to manually feed them because just whichever one gets to it first will eat it. sneak up on the rat. Ow! Here we go. The journey. The music definitely has, like, we're going on an adventure vibes. I was about to freak out. I'm like, where's the final baby? Lion baby's gonna need some food next. Or I should say lighter lion baby's gonna need some food next. Hunt a fox too. Excuse me, tree. Ah, it saw me! Okay, we got all the babies? Yeah, we got all 5 babies. Dang, that fox is fast! Come here, babies. No. That is for... not that one. For this one. I've caught that fox before in previous playthroughs, so like I know it's possible. Oh! running on the shadow, too. Ooh! No, babies! Ooh. We almost lost one, guys. Reminds me of Mr. Fox and Badger getting the fantastic Mr. Fox cuss out. Perfect. Man, every time that guy swoops down. Whew, okay, all the babies made it. Oh no! Oh no, babies! Whoo! They do such a good job with making the music intense. We made it out with all the babies! We did it. All the babies survived. I was about to freak out for a second there. Was that all my babies? Good, okay. We did not lose a baby in the cutscene. It's dark now. Look at the sky. And I can't run anymore, it won't let me. No, babies! They started running. They got scared. Frog went away. Sorry, babies. I love the way they did the night sky. Alright. Here we go. Oh, they run again. No, babies, don't run. Don't run. Mama Badger's here. Don't be afraid. No. Oh, babies, come back! Yes, at the end of the game, they do. And I think over time as well. So the goal is to get all of your babies to be grown up. That's the goal of the game. Take them through trial and tribulation until they have all grown up and go off to have their own babies. And when the babies run, the goal is to get them back into your circle so that they don't all run away. I almost missed this food. Okay, one of you two. Is this when Slender Man pops out? I don't actually remember if a scary thing pops out here, but that would not surprise me, lol. All right, babies. Let's see what's over here. Food. Yep, the goal is to keep them fed and happy until they grow up and avoid Slenderman. No, babies! Come back! Alright, here we go. Hold on, my badger won't pick up the... Okay, I guess we're skipping that one, guys. Sorry, babies. And they have the music at just the right level of spoopy. Ads are gonna start soon. In about a minute, we'll see how far I can get. I'll pause the game and shove some food into my face when ads start. Babies! Come back! Thought I lost a baby for a second there. As per their coloration, they blended into the ground a little too well. And if you lose babies, it's not the end of the game, but if you die, your babies all just, like, are alone. It's very sad. It is the end of the game if you die, but it is not the end of the game if one of the babies dies. When I woof, they also woof. Look at that. Helps you find them. Yeah, but each of these is a different level. So first level is the gather food for babies. Second level is the get away from the bird. Third level is nighttime. I will not spoil what the later levels are. I think there's like 1 or 2 more left after this. It's not a very long game. but it is very replayable despite being the same game. Okay. We will pause the game while the ads are going, and I'm gonna shove bread in my face. Oh. How are y'all doing today? What have you eaten today? I am currently eating potato bread. Not a lot because you're trying not to eat as much so you can lose some weight. Well, keep in mind that some of it's also like exercise and stuff. So make sure that you're not, you know, you're keeping in mind the I forgot to change the game on stream, lol. Or keeping in mind the if you eat not enough, your body will store fat instead. Alright, 1 minute of ads left. But good luck with your goal there. Ah, okay. Trying to get into healthier habits. Well, and if you feel hungry more often, you can always eat a lot more smaller meals instead. Yeah, the part I find hardest about trying to be healthier, other than, like, remembering to eat things, is actually getting the motivation to exercise. Alright. Ads are over. The adventure continues. A frog! I'm sorry, babies. Mama is apparently an absolutely fucking terrible hunter in this game. We are foragers in this household, apparently. Carrot! For you. And I can't run right now because babies are scared. So I can only run when the babies run away. Stop circling! Lol. They're too scared to Eat properly. There you go. Whoops. Oh well, whatever. Let's go. I feel like the game also does a really nice job with all the visual clues and stuff. The sound cues, the visual cues. I actually own one of their other games, Pan Pan, on the Switch, but sadly I can't play that on stream yet because I don't have a capture card. When I get a capture card, I will play some of my Switch games, like Rune Factory 3 and stuff. I'm actually really excited to play Rune Factory 3 with you guys. That'd be great. Yes, you, the palest of the babies. Return your coat to its natural luster. Alright, here we go. It's raining. I'm eating an orange. Oops. Eat the berry. As you can see, this is the flood level. Alright, babies. We'll try to be a better hunter for you, little babies. We'll see if I actually manage to catch that mouse. Did it, babies. There you go. Excuse me, baby. For you. You're the wrong baby. One moment while I take the cat out of the office. Given many snugglies and some treats. Sweet little boy. The girls also got some treats too, because it would, you know, they hear me open the treat jar and they all come running, so. The girls are not yet at the point where they want the snugglies, but they do like getting pets. Okay, the rocks will protect me from the waves. Here you go, babies. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Alright, guys. Let's do our best to pass the floodwaters. Away from the water, baby! Quick! Run, babies, run! Woo! We almost lost all the babies! A snack to celebrate. I think there's 2 more levels after this, and then that's the end of the game. Go, babies! Feast. Shall have a feast this day to celebrate all of us not getting washed away by the water because, oh my god, I almost lost all the babies. What I also like about this game is that it's not like escalating. Like each level has a hazard, and that is the hazard you have to deal with. They're not like, oh, at the very end, you're having to deal with every single hazard simultaneously. Like, no. Wait for the waters to rush through so I can see at which level. Okay. Now we're gonna wait here. I know, babies, I know. But I don't want anyone to die. No, baby! Run, babies, run! Oh, every time that is so close. There you go, babies. Oh, a tree. You want apple. Did you guys see that? It fell right on their head. Run, babies, run! Okay, that time we made it with plenty of time to spare. Here you are, babies. Alright, babies, hide behind this rock with me. We're going up the river because that is our only option. And then they shake off the water. They're so cute. Come, babies. I love how they're all different too. And I like how they have the shadow there to kind of let you know, like, where you're safe, you know? That's why I love the visuals in this game. They do a very good job of making it easy to tell what you need to do. Come on, babies, quick! Run into the grass! All 5 babies survived. All right. There you go. You appear to be the palest baby. Wait. There you go. All right. Another food! And they can all eat from the fox, which is why I kept trying to catch them. Okay, babies, we're gonna wait for the flood to come through. Then we're gonna hide in the shadow of the rocks. One baby is very greedy. It's always trying to grab the food before anyone else. It's like, you've already eaten. Let the other babies have some food. We did it, guys. We got past the flood. And now, our next hazard awaits. What's over here? Oh, that's where I came from. Okay. Here you are, babies. Duh, baby. You got stuck, baby. Have some nutrients. Oh, it's the fire! Come on, babies. Ah! Run, babies, run! Run, babies! Oh no, babies! Oh my. Okay. Come on, babies, we're running. Oh no. Okay. Okay, babies. Eat this. Ah! No! One of the babies got eaten. Goodbye, baby. One. So sad. I wanted to get all of them to the end, but I didn't manage it. I went the wrong way, guys. I got tricked by the food. That baby sacrifice us has allowed us to move unimpeded, though. That is sad, but that is how it be. Come on, babies. I should have turned back is probably what I should have done. And then maybe I would have saved the baby. Right? That falling log really did me dirty. I would have been totally fine, but no. It blocked my escape path. Here you go, baby. We shall mourn your sibling later, when everything is not on fire. So yeah, I got tricked by the food. I shouldn't have tried to head towards the food. That's what got me. Is this the way I'm supposed to go? Ah! Run, babies. Man, that food is clearly what they're trying to trick us with, huh? Oh, you guys want that? Here you go, babies. I'm sorry I couldn't protect all of you. But yeah, right? That log really did me dirty. Next time we play and try to get all the babies, we will remember. Do not go towards the food in the fire area. Craving waffles and it's the middle of the night. Oh no! Do you have like a waffle iron or waffle mix, or could you make like pancakes or something? See? Look how big they are now. Or do you have like a 24-hour IHOP or something? So yeah, as you can see, the babies have grown up. They're so big now. Oh no, you don't have any of that? And of course, basically, unless it's like an IHOP, every restaurant on the planet also only serves, but a Huckleberry's opens early morning. That's good. I've also noticed most restaurants never want to serve, like, waffles unless it's, like, before noon. I'm like, why? You have pancakes all day. Alright, babies. Let's go. Okay, let's see if we can catch that fox for you guys. Huckleberry's is nice because you can get fried chicken and waffles. Nice. Apples for the babies. Ah, I charged too soon. Oh well. We'll give them some more apples. big babies. They got so big. You need help? There you go. Just in case I can't hunt this fox. There you go. Yeah, Magpie was wondering about the Waffle House. Yeah, I have got like IHOPs and Waffle Houses and family restaurants and stuff. There you go, babies. Feast. Feast, children. I will do my best to care for you, little ones. You're so big now, you need so much more food. Here you go. This was just a food hole. Gotta help the babies. They're a little too big. They're not used to their bodies yet. Come on, babies. Let's go. This is it. This is the final journey. And then you can set off on your own adventure and have your own babies. Ah! I imagine being a fox and having 5 charging badgers behind you isn't a good thing, right? Get in here, babies! Did I lose a baby? No! I lost another baby! I'm so sorry, baby! Mama didn't run fast enough. Those bird levels are really hard. He's back for more of my babies. Get out of here, you monster. Run, babies! Run faster! Run faster, babies! Okay, babies, run! Run as fast as you can! babies. I don't know if we can make it, but run! Oh! We almost didn't make it. Run, babies, run! We did it, babies. We made it. The birds ate some of us, but we made it. Ah! Run, babies! Run! Ah! Oh, no, babies! Go! Run, babies! Ah! Run, babies! Go! Goodbye, babies. My 3 babies survived, and they go off to have their own babies. And that's the end of the game. Yes, yes it is. This game is very bittersweet. Because even if you make it to the end of the game with all your babies, you get eaten by a bird at the end. And these are all the textures that we saw in the game. The lovely textures. I'll let us go through this because it's pretty. And the game was created by a very small team, so it's not like it's going to last forever, you know? Yup, exactly, Lionel Whiskernot. The rat with wings got me. Damn you, winged rats. I managed to leave 3 babies, though. And Delight wishes to thank 18 Smacker, Steam, Unity, Future Games Academy, Comrade AB, Madeline, Leela Friskin Von Post, Kevin Zune, Aubrey Hesselgen, Alvin Johannesson, Camila Asberg and Leon. I can't read all those that quickly. So yeah, lots of people that they're thanking. All the friends who helped us test the game. I feel like this game does a very good job of just like showing you like life and all mothers. Making me tear up. So sweet. It's like, what? She's feeding her own babies. Nature. So yeah, new game, continue. Extra. I'm gonna show you guys the extra that this game has. Because it is cute. Nurture. New game. Day 1. My little babies! So this is just a daily thing. Where once a day you can log in and nurture the babies. If you're trying to just, you know, help them survive. I just go out and find some food and stuff. Okay, let's get them some food. We'll do this, and then I will go and do some more art. Unless you guys want me to play Shelter 2. But I feel like art might be a good break because... sadness. How? Take it back to the babies, quick! They're hungry! Little babies. It's okay, have an apple. They're all happy now. They're so little, they can't even walk around yet. So yeah, in the extra, you're just a badger nurturing her young. It's a little less bittersweet. But yeah, I feel like this game does a very good job of showing you just the realities of nature as well, but not in like a depressing way. In an emotional way. Okay, no apples on that tree. Okay. Here we go. Here you are, babies. There we go. All right. We have nurtured the babies for today. And now we shall exit. You know what? I meant to have music on this entire time. And I completely forgot. I'm sorry, you guys have just been sitting here watching me draw and like mumble to myself. My bad. Hang on, let me pull up my playlist.
Observe. Observe. Observe.
Observe the scuff! Okay. Here we go. And before I forget, we're gonna swap off of Shelter on to back to art. Making sure my info swapped properly. Yes, it did. Okay. We're back! And this time, with music. Feel free to let me know next time if I forget to turn on music while I'm drawing. I always feel bad when I do that. Okay. Okay. We were taking this. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna put this in all of the circles. Okay, that one's too big. So this is merging down. And then I'm grabbing this one. And we're pulling it all the way over here. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. So we're gonna copy this. And we're gonna move it over here. So whoops.
Invincible.
This one is gonna go all the way over to these guys. Down. Whoops. You're off for a nap? Alright, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed Shelter. Y'all should definitely try to remind me in the Discord to actually take care of the babies in the nurture, otherwise I might forget. Help me remember to care for the babies! I'm glad that was fun. Have a lovely night, Lionel Whisker. Enjoy your nap. I hope it was a very refreshing nap. Whoops.
Welcome to
copy
bed.
that.
Welcome to bed wedding. Welcome to bed wedding.
Welcome to bed wedding, everyone. What a crazy way to send someone off to go to sleep. Okay. It's like 2 pixels. Okay, so... down here. Merge down. Okay, I've got all of those. And now I'll have to adjust these slightly to account for the bobbing, but I might as well copy it. Merge down, merge down, save. Whoops. Okay. I see how this is supposed to slot in. Pretty sure it's like this, but let's double check. Yes, perfect. Okay. Merge down. Yeah, this first batch is a lot easier. Come, layers, get down here. Merge layers, merge down, merge down. All right, perfect. So we've got that shading done. Now we gotta move this shading. Oh, wait, hold on. Get down. Come on. Whoops. Merge down. All right. Perfect. Now we're gonna grab the next layer. Merge down. There we go. So those ones are duplicated. Then I guess I accidentally merged all of my layers together. So I guess now we're gonna adjust these guys a little bit.
The best way to tackle.
Yes, indeed, this was the best way to tackle this. Up one. Okay. Then we're gonna go up a little bit. This guy. Then go up. So is that. This one is gonna go like this. Or actually, it's gonna go like this. All right.
A central.
It's getting mad at me.
Huggies front, Huggies front, Huggies front.
YouTube, I already told you I don't need Huggies! Hold on. Put everything back. Okay. So I did scoot this down, which means, okay, that is scooted up. Making sure I don't accidentally grab that. Whoops. Moved that a little too far.
Subway's new protein pocket. Subway.
Okay. So I basically just needed to do these two, because this one's just a reverse of this one, and this one is the same as this one. Just in reverse. I need to reverse these colors. Image, flip, horizontal. Merge that down. Whoops. I have to merge that down after I flip it back. Merge down. Okay, final layer. I'm flipping this. Am I doing this the hard way? Probably. I honestly don't have any idea how to do it another way. There we go. We will see if this works because this jump might look weird. We'll see. What I might do is once I'm fully done with this, once I've done these two and put them over, I might do some adjustments so that they don't look as weird. Like, kind of make this one like a midway point between this and this, you know? And make some adjustments here so it's not exactly the same. Ooh.
With Purdue.
Let's see.
I can feel your eyes on me. You are near, chasing down my silver light. Have no fear. Come and follow into the water here with me. I'm your wildest dream. Everything you need. Come and follow me. Come and follow me. Come and follow me. Come and follow me.
Okay.
Come and get
I'm adjusting how I'm sitting. Blah.
Come and get me. Come and get me.
Okay, I'm back. Not that I left, but you know. Let's see.
Close your eyes and hear my voice in your ears. You think that I'm far away, but I'm here. Come and follow into the darkness here with me. Water to your knees, but you follow me. Come and get me. Come and get me. Come and get me. You know, so come try and catch me if you can. You know,
Let's see.
so come try and catch me if you Come and get me.
Next.
Now I'm with you and you with me, singing you to sleep. Now close your eyes and rest in peace.
Huggies double. Huggies double.
Ah! No, it's not. To click the right thing. This one needs to scoot a little. I would die. Whoops. There. Okay.
Another hot one. Shit up.
Okay.
Another.
A century ago. A century ago. A century ago.
A century ago, I began working on these stream avatars. Lol.
Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, too late new tomorrow.
Okay, this looks interesting. Oh wait. I need to flip the canvas first. I almost did the same thing again.
Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow.
Okay.
Lacking all
Merge down. Flip again. Make sure I'm clicked into the right layer.
Hand off your tack. Hand off your tack.
Going back to school. Going back to school. Going back to school.
Okay, that's right. Weird. There we go. We're gonna flip the canvas again. I figured out what the problem was. Something else wasn't lined up correctly. Look at the little slimes! They're so cute, y'all. Okay. Merge down. Hua. Let's see.
Chips ahoy! Chips ahoy! Chips ahoy!
The ads are trying to make me hungry, guys.
Looking.
Huggies front, Huggies front, Huggies front.
Why do you keep giving me Huggies commercials?
Are you afraid of the dark? Are you scared? I can see you from behind. You can hear me in your mind.
have sworn I grabbed that other color. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do our lovely flip canvas.
It goes.
Rotate canvas.
Are you afraid of the dark? Are you scared?
Paste.
I am you.
Flip canvas. Slide over. Wrong section. Perfect. All right.
Love can be draining. Love.
Whew. That's nice. We got that shading done, I think, pretty well for those guys. So let's... There we go. Let's export this baby. Oh, wait. I have to turn off the cores. Let's see. Give me a second, because I just realized that the cores are separate from the slime, so I need to adjust the shading a little bit so the cores have their own shading. This part right here, actually, this shading needs to be on the core, not on the slime. Insert, whoops. Okay, let me see.
Blindness and foresight lost in the songs of old. Frozen and timeless words that were carved in stone.
Red.
Embrace the
Okay, hold on. Blah.
past temporary, which aim and dance. The
Chaos holds us deadly.
there's no return. Feel the seconds take me, which is the light, and be forever maybe.
Oops.
Embrace the dark. The night is temporary. Witchy madness. The chaos holds us tightly. There's no return. I feel the seconds take me, which is the light, and be forever maybe.
At Hills Pet.
Core. Circle. Don't mind me. I'm just organizing my folders. Preemptively. Okay. Which means if core is turned off, we get this. Which means we need a little bit of adjustment here. I'm sorry, I've apparently was activating things. I turned on the cats. What happens if I just do something like this? I'm going to turn on the core, but I'm going to turn it down to 50 so I can actually see what the heck I'm doing. Okay. Put the core back to 100. Turn it off. Go back into shading. Nice, nice. Merge down. Okay, so we're going image, vertical, and I'm grabbing this. Okay, and now we're going like this. Merge down, image, horizontal rotate. Perfect. Merge down. Turning off. Did my music stop? Sorry about that, guys.
Working across.
I'm just sitting here in silence, staring at little shapes. Oops. Merge down, merge down. And I'm just gonna finish up with these. And then I will upload them, and that will probably be the end of stream today. And then we'll see who's online. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Turn off the core. So next we need turn the core back on. Perfect. Paste again. Perfect. Turn the core off. Nice. Okay, now this we're gonna export as the file. And we will also re-export the core. Gotta move the slime into its own folder for ease. Okay, there we go. Save. Now we're turning off the slime. Turning on the core. Export as cores. Save. Alright, I'm gonna disconnect StreamAvatars real quick. Okay. Saving. Perfect. All right, so we are going to reconnect. There we go.
Hand off your tax.
You will only have shading when sitting still. But so far that looks good. Yeah, for now. Obviously I'm going to add the rest of the shading to the other animations, but... Carry on my artsy blob. There'll be shelter when you stop. Let your weary core to rest. Don't you cry no more. That's great, Toric. Thank you. That's beautiful. I like that. Well done. And yeah, you should be able to see at the very bottom of the screen all the little slime cores. However, I can also, hold on. You can see him up there too. Oh no, I hope that your head and eyes feel better soon, Magpie, and no worries. We did it, guys. We got the little cores. They got their cute little shading now. Alright, I will disconnect this and actually play it up here too so we can see it. And then, let's turn off the gear set and preview it again. Yeah, okay. That's good. Alright. Perfect. Where did Photoshop go? Okay, so there we have it. We have some of the shading done, which just puts me one step closer to actually getting you guys colors and other shapes of cores and etc. Perfect. On a 5 stream streak. Thank you so much for being at 5 of my streams, Toric. That's awesome. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me where we did some art and some shelter and some more art. Alright, let me really quickly check and see who is doing art online. I'm hoping that Seagoat is streaming right now, but if they're not, then we'll find someone else. Let's see. I want to see what Seagoat's been working on. No. So, what we're going to do instead is, I know some people were curious about art programs, and wait. Yes, Vivi is doing model art in a very nice looking program. So we will head over to Demon Queen Vivi, especially because I haven't raided her in like over a month. So we're gonna head over to Demon Queen Vivi. I am starting up the raid. I will write the raid message. We are gonna use Toric's message because it's amazing. Toric created the raid message this time because that's just great, Toric. I love that so much. Okay, there's the raid message courtesy of Toric. We are gonna head over there, and I'm sorry, I keep hitting buttons on my numpad and triggering states. I did not mean to be angry slime, I mean to be happy slime! So, as we head out into Demon Queen Vivi's stream, who is a very lovely person, draws lovely art, constantly making new models. Mood. Remember to drink your food, eat your water, do your meds, and take a nap. All that good stuff. And I hope you have a lovely rest of the day. If you are going to sleep, I hope you wake up refreshed and ready for the rest of your lovely day. And I shall see you all on the other side. Remember that you are loved and you deserve love. So, we are gonna Tamagotchi each other because we care about each other. Alright, I'll see you guys over there. Mwah.